everybody, and welcome to another week of Let's Talk. I am your host, author Dree Lett. Thank you so much for tuning in for another fun-filled week where we inform, inspire, and motivate. We get you going, get you going, get you going during these tough times and beyond. So come on in the room and have a seat so we can let's talk. All right. So, you guys, every week, as you know, that you can view the show on my Facebook page, which is scrolling down there at the bottom, which is called Let's Talk with Author Drelette. You can also view it, the pre-recordings on YouTube. If you want to be a part of our live studio audience, just tune in there and you can comment and ask questions and things of that nature. And so I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. So every week I like to recognize my virtual studio Let's Talk Live audience. I know yesterday was Turkey Day, so some of you guys are probably still trying to recover from the food coma that you guys all were in. And so I know you're probably going to have to get out there and get your workout in and get some of those pounds gone. So yesterday was an awesome day. So every Friday, I deem it a certain name. And so this Friday, I'm calling it Gratitude Friday. Gratitude Friday basically means that, yesterday was Thanksgiving and we celebrate that holiday every year, but we need to be thankful every day of our lives, right? Every single day, we need to just thank God for the things that we've been given. And, no matter how bad it may get, just there's always something positive. There's always something good out there. So I'm calling it Gratitude Friday. So make sure you thank God and thank what you have and be grateful for what you have and thank him for the, even the bad times as well, because from the bad times we learn something so that we can progress and go forward. So it's called Gratitude Friday. So tonight we have producer and artist Merciless Amir. He will be on shortly to talk about his talent, his producing, who he's worked with, things of that nature. And I'm super excited to have him on. We're gonna share his music video as well. Right behind him, we've got life coach and author Elise Green. She is back here to tell us all about gratitude and Thanksgiving, even in the trying season. So she's going to definitely go over that and lift our spirits and just keep us going. So they'll both be on a little later. So let me take a minute to recognize my live virtual studio audience who's tuned in with me. I see quite a few of you are watching. For those of you that want to say hello, please do so. And also know that the benefit to watching live is you get to ask questions of the guests. You get to ask comment, things of that nature. So let's see who we got tuning in. Yes, Tori's here from Detroit. Hey, Tori. Hey, girl. How are you? How you doing? Mommy in Love is there. Hello, hello, hello. Hubby, who's one of the producers. Of course, he's watching. I thank him for his love and support. Mwah. And we have several of you tuning in that may be a little shy. I don't want to say anything. It's all good. It's all good. So I thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. The rest of you, come on in the room and have a seat. So what I want to share now is we have a message that is coming from our one of our sponsors. So we definitely got to make sure we share that. So here, let's start that so you guys can take a listen to our sponsor. And here we go. All right. So that was our sponsor. So I had to give them, show them some love. DTO Productions. All right. So let's see who else is checked in. Yes. Hey, cuz from Vegas. Good to see you. How are you? Um, so glad you tuned in. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so you guys in hot topics or what's hot rather. Let me just tell you this. So you guys watched the news this week and all defendants guilty of murder in the Ahmaud Arbery's death. I'm so glad now. Travis McMichael was found guilty of malice murder while the other defendants, Gregory McMichael and William Rhodey Bryan Jr., were convicted on 4 of the 3 counts of felony murder. So, I'm just so glad finally justice is served. I am. I just, when all that happened, I just could not believe what was transpiring. And I just could not believe it. I was just stunned when it all happened. And I'm just so glad that finally justice was done. Letting the young man, Kyle, whatever his name is, he's not worthy of me saying his full name. The little boy that got off her with the shotgun killing people, that was ridiculous. That was just plain ridiculous. But this case, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that justice was served because that killing was terrible, 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 terrible. So I'm super excited. What do you guys think about that? You guys chime in and let me know your thoughts on what you guys think about that. If you feel like justice was finally served, because I don't know. My fate was kind of weary there for a minute. I said if they let them off, oh my gosh. And so they got what they deserve. They did. They got what they deserve. Let's see. You guys chime in and tell me what you think. Hey, Carla, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see several of you watching. I won't shout your name out. I won't rat you out. But for those of you that want to say hello and comment, come on and say what you want to say. Let me know what you're thinking. I mean, I'm speechless. And especially, the comment about his toenails with no socks. I was like, really? What does that have to do with anything? And then, I'm just, I'm just disgusted. I'm so, so glad justice was served. Yes, Tori says she feels the same as I do. Absolutely. Because if you just let people just run out in the street and, take it upon themselves to apprehend you and kill you, come on now. You're not the police. Okay, yes. Hey, Priscilla. She said, call my name. Yes, girl. She said, I ain't scared. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. She is tuning in from Atlanta. Yes, Atlanta, Georgia. Definitely. You guys tell me what your thoughts are. Let's see. Yes, Carla said justice is served. Yes, it was, Carla. I am so, so happy that it was served. I could do a cartwheel, and I ain't done one of them in many, many years. In many, many years. Let's see. Yes, yes. She's another viewer says they feel like justice was served as ready. I mean, as well. So yes, definitely, we can't let this continue, letting a little boy get off. That was ridiculous. And in my personal opinion, I'll probably get in trouble for saying this, but I don't care. The mama should have been brought up on charges. She drove him there. Um, she drove him there, and so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just crazy. So, you guys, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce my guest. So you guys can check him out. So let me give his introduction. Then we're gonna watch his video, and then we're gonna bring him on into the virtual stage. Okay. So Merciless Amir is an American producer, artist from Detroit, Michigan. His music production ranged from pop, EDM, techno to hip hop, R&B, and jazz. With TV and film music to his credit, this all-star producer has worked in the company of the finest songwriters, artists, and musicians the entertainment industry has to offer. A pivotal artist, Amir, aka Merciless, is also a pillar in the development of Detroit hip hop music, with several artists citing his record, A Day Without a Rhyme, as a major influence in their careers. So we're going to take a look at his video, you guys. I think you're going to really like this. He is very, very talented. So let's take a look at his video. Let me cue this bad boy up for everybody to watch. It is befitting because of the holidays. So
Have you heard the news? Did you know he's come back again? Yes, that's right. Representing one and only ring, one and only ring. The 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 one and only ring, ring like a bell. Time will reveal those to the past. Rolls up the rail, trolls in the trail, homie hoes in the wheel, dudes in the dumps, boy deals to a kill. Got some bulls in the field, now them goons on their head. Run for the hill, tell me how I do it feel. No option to fail, ain't no option to deal. On top of the tier, snow falling out the air. Scrooge with the square, chasing $1 million bills. Ebenezer on holiday and Ibiza on my visa. Yeah, and keep a skeezer for the winter season. Snowmobiling in the upper peninsula, weather's freezing. Leaving messages on red for that reason. She's in a class all by herself and it's so pleasing. A partridge in a pear tree, the only golden ring. Coming from a winter wonderland, you walking with a king. Yeah, wrote it all on Xmas Eve, it's my specialty. Saint Merciless in the sleigh, like Dasher through the D. Twas the night before my flight, last show you white, flow so tight, they wanna bite. We give my mic, no, yeah, so what we love, what when the halo and the dust, ancestors watch over from above. This is the carol of mercy, mercy. Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
All right, you guys. Oh my gosh, she's so talented. So without further ado, let's bring in Mercy Amir. Yes, indeed.
Hey,
Hey, how are
what's
you?
going on? Hi, Dree. Nice to see you. Nice to
Yes,
be here.
yes, thank you so much. I'm so honored you wanted to come on. How's the
Yeah.
weather up there in the D?
Oh man, it's getting chilly. It's starting to look like that video right there. It's supposed to snow like 3 inches tomorrow. So
Really? Oh my
yeah,
gosh. Oh my gosh.
you
I
know,
know it's pretty cold here in Atlanta, but oh man,
right,
that snow. I have a love-hate relationship with the snow. I like playing in it,
right,
but it'd be so cold.
right. It's cold. It's you got to get out there and shovel it. It's not so fun, but
Ooh,
but
I know.
it's what
Oh
we
my
used to.
gosh.
We was born in it, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Mhm.
listen, your video was off the chain. I loved it, everything
Thank you,
about
thank
it.
you, thank you.
Oh my
Shout outs
goodness.
to my guy, Red Base Media. He filmed the video, you know what I'm saying? Um, I co-directed it with him, and yeah, we had a lot of fun shooting that video, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl Jasenia. She made a little cameo in there. But we shot late in the middle of the night downtown Detroit, you know what I'm saying, on a snowy night. It was a snowstorm. So I just wanted to get out there and, you know what I'm saying, get it all on film, you know?
Yes,
Yeah, for the
definitely. That was
season, you know.
wonderful. Yes, of course.
Thank you.
And I'm biased, of course. I like your ending with the GM building. As you know, I'm a retiree, so that was hot. I love it.
Okay, that's lit then.
I
Perfect.
love it. I love it. So tell us, how did you get into music? Tell us how that started.
Wow, wow. Drew, you know what I'm saying? Started way back, you know. I mean, my father was a musician, and I used to go to little jam sessions with him, like, you know what I'm saying, at some of his partners' house, and they was all musicians, or somebody over here playing the flute, somebody over here playing the saxophone. My dad was playing saxophone and piano, and somebody playing the drums, somebody got a little piccolo, you know what I'm saying? So I'd just be around all of that and just kind of soaking it all in, like, okay, this is how music is made, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of had a firsthand glance at it from a young age. So I did start off playing instruments and things like that, you know what I'm saying, school band and all of that in grade school. But I didn't really take to all the instruments, but I played them a little bit: guitar, piano, clarinet. You know how you do when you're kids. But then I kind of started DJing more, and I kind of considered the turntables like an instrument to me. So, that's something a lot of people don't know about me. Like I was kind of, DJing. I had a lot of little popularity, you know what I'm saying? And went to college and was DJing all at college at Morehouse and DJed all the frat parties and stuff like that. Then I came back here and, you know what I'm saying? I was on Mojo. You remember Mojo?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. So I did a battle. I did the Mixer Dome with Mojo. I was on the radio DJing. So that was a big thing. But then at one point, you know what I'm saying? And even during that period, I was writing lyrics and rapping and stuff, And that was really what I wanted to do is, be a rap artist, rap star, or whatever, and so that's kind of how it started for me, and started writing songs and just had that hunger, reaching out to all the record labels and got a manager and doing all of that, doing all the 9 yards, that it took.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of hard work and grinding, because if you really want it, you're gonna work hard at it. And
that's
you
right.
definitely, it's paying off. It's definitely paying off. So who inspired you to make music? You talked about your dad. Was there
Mhm.
anybody else, any artists that inspired you?
Of course, like, all the R&B artists that we used to listen to when we was kids, they was more like, I mean, Rick James,
Yeah.
Of course, Parliament Funkadelic, I should say them first, like when we was kids, coming up listening to One Nation Under a Groove and Alpha Boogie and all of that stuff. They used to play it in the neighborhood. My friends, it was DJs, and just promoting that kind of music around the hood just made me excited me. But also, I was inspired by Juan Atkins and the Detroit techno producers, artists. I know you remember like oh man, Cybertron will
Yeah.
bleed your mind clear.
Yes.
All that Detroit music, That
Yes.
that was a big inspiration for me. So shout out to all of the Detroit techno, musicians and producers, Juan Atkins. That's what excited me and got me involved.
That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, you bringing back some good memories mentioning those artists and those
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. So how would you describe the music that you typically create? So what's your main focus right now? Is it hip hop? Is it what's your main focus?
Yeah, the music I create mainly is hip hop. But I do R&B as well. If I'm working with somebody else, like a singer or something, a vocalist, I make music and I produce music. Write music. So I love doing that. But as far as me personally, I love to rap. I rap. Been doing that for a long time, and um, that's kind of been my focus for the last, I don't know. My entire career, I've written raps and recorded them. But at the same time, I might be working on something else with another project, another artist, another, another thing besides my own stuff. But I'm working on an album right now and it's coming soon. So
Oh, that's good. I saw you on social media. You was in Teddy Riley's studio in Vegas.
right,
Oh,
right.
you gotta share that. Oh my gosh. What was
Man,
that like?
that was so lit. I shout out to Teddy Riley and my partner Richard Patterson from Tryon Supercars. That's my guy, my homeboy that went to grade school with. And I know you have a history in the car auto industry. So my friend Rich is like a car designer. Engineer, and he designed a lot of cars for the big three. But
Okay.
then he ended up designing the Tesla Model S. So yeah, he designed that car for
Wow.
Elon Musk, for Tesla. This is a brother we talking about. So shout out to my bro, keep up
Yes.
the good work. But now he, that's kind of catapulted him into a position where he was able to create his own car, a supercar like a Ferrari, a Lamborghini or something. And that's what he's been working on for quite a while. And I've been working on it with him for, maybe like 7 years on different things that he, asked me to do. And mainly it's been kind of musical. I've been working like on soundtrack type material for the car.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. So, that's what it's developed into. I did a song for the car about 5 years ago. We went out to Hollywood to LA, Hollywood to record the record with my partner, Mario Lucy at Real Songs. And that's Diane Warren's studio. A lot of people sometimes don't know her by name, but she's like one of the greatest songwriters. She wrote Breathe Again for Tony Braxton.
Oh yes.
Yeah, she wrote To the Beat of the Rhythm of the Night, The
Yeah.
Barge, and lots and lots of other hits like Brandy and Aaliyah and all of these people. But I worked with Diane in LA, and I did drum programming. So, you know what I'm saying? Drum machine. I get down on the drum machine, MPC, Akai drum machines and all of that kind of stuff that's kind of like the foundation of music, you know what I'm saying? The beats. So I did a lot of drum programming for Diane Warren, and her engineer, like I said, my man Mario, we call him the frequency pimp. What's going on, Mario? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We went out to LA and recorded the song for the car, for the Tryon Nemesis. And after that, yeah, it was so lit, you know what I'm saying? And so then to get to Teddy Riley, well, they wanted to do another song. Teddy heard the song and Teddy said, well, I'm gonna write a song for it too. You know what I'm saying? So Teddy produced the track. And then my man Rich said, well, listen, Amir, you know what I'm saying? I want my man Amir to rap on it. And so he was like, well, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how it works, you know? So they sent me the beat. You know, they called me on the FaceTime, you know what I'm saying? 3-way FaceTime call, and we chopped it up. And Teddy was just so down to earth and cool. It was just like talking to my homeboy that I, you know what I'm saying, knew forever, just like talking to Rich on the phone. But we got Teddy Riley, the GOAT, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's exciting.
Yes, it was crazy. So he sent that beat, and I just wrote it that same night. You know what I'm saying? I wrote the song like probably 30 minutes. I sent something to my man's like, look, what you think about this? He was like, when you write this? I was like, shoot, I just wrote it right now. And I had recorded it and everything. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you crazy. I just finished it up that night and sent it back. And Teddy was like, man, can you be out here this weekend? I was like, you know it. So shit, that was like Monday, Tuesday. I was out there Friday, you know, and we went to Teddy's house, and you know what I'm saying, he got a nice mansion in Vegas and lived right around the corner from my partner Rich. So, you know what I'm saying, they live in baller status, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I felt very comfortable, you know. Like real talk, like Michael Jackson's house was right at the corner of my man Rich's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like within a half a block or whatever, the house Michael Jackson used to live in Vegas was there. And Teddy had told him, like, Michael used to live right here. You know, obviously Teddy produced Remember the Time and all of these smash hits for Michael Jackson, among other people. But Michael, that, you know what I'm saying, that's the ultimate, you know what I'm saying? So I had an opportunity to work with Teddy Riley, and, you know, hey, it was historical. I was just in there like, dog, you know what I'm saying? I was like a kid in the candy store studio. He had like 3 studios at the crib. One of them was brand new. So as soon as we walked in the house, the studio was like right there to the left, and we in the brand new studio. It got the Guy logo up on the wall.
Oh, wow.
His group Guy, yeah. And then we listened to some music, and you know, like the next day we went in the studio in the pool house. It's like he got a little crib right next to the swimming pool, and the studio in there was just intense. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we recorded that the second song for the Tryon Nemesis. That one's called "Run It Back."
Okay.
So yeah.
That sounds so exciting to just be in the presence of greatness like Teddy Riley, you know?
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. So, you know, you talk about Teddy. What is your creative process like? Are you inspired by something that you see or you hear, or?
Yes, definitely. You know that it's like it depends on what I'm trying to create, like what type of song I'm trying to write. But then I like to get in the mood or the vibe of the song, you know what I'm saying? So I watch a movie that reminds me of, you know what I'm saying, where I'm trying to go with the song writing and the music. So I did a song a couple of years ago with my man Big Herc. You know what I'm saying? This song called Acapulco Gold. So I was like renting movies, you know what I'm saying, about Acapulco that took place in Acapulco. And, you know, it's not a lot of them anymore. Acapulco was a destination a while ago, but you know what I'm saying? It's just the name is so nostalgic. So I wanted to write this song, and it was a lot of fun. I watched these movies, and you know what I'm saying? Then I kind of write it down like you know, this is the type of scene that I want to portray, or I want to, you know, exhibit in the lyrical format, you know. So
Mhm.
or the sounds that are in it, you know what I'm saying? It might be guitars, you know what I'm saying, with a flamenco sound, you know what I'm saying? So I call a guitar player and let him know, you know, I want this to sound, have a little Latin vibe, you know what I'm saying, tropical Latin type of vibe or something. And then we take it from there, you know. But yeah, that I definitely utilize visuals, you know what I'm saying? That's a big part because I'm trying to make a visual presentation, you know what I'm saying, through the audio, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. That's amazing. And that's so cool that you do that, to make sure that it has that authentic feel to it. Definitely. You
Yeah.
guys make sure you ask questions and comments of Amir as we continue on. I see some stuff coming in, people commenting, clapping hands and so forth.
Yeah.
Um,
What's up, everybody?
so Amir, if you could work with any artist, now you work with Teddy Riley, which was
Yeah,
awesome. If there
yeah.
was any artist of your pick, that you could add to that list of the Teddy Rileys, who would it be?
Right. So do they have to be living artists, or can it be
No,
somebody who's
no, just
already, you know,
period. Yeah,
moved on to the next plane? But
yeah.
I mean, living, real talk, like living artists, I want to do a song with Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. That's, be honest, that's probably my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though it's a lot of great rappers and a lot of artists that have made great music and songs, but Snoop Dogg is like, you know what I'm saying, just kind of quintessential G. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, he just do his thing, and he definitely was an inspiration to me when he was coming up. So Snoop Dogg. Then, you know, obviously wish I could work with Michael Jackson. I mean, you know what I'm saying? How lit would that be, you know? Michael
Yes.
Jackson, the GOAT of all time, but Michael, and then I'm a big fan of Jimi Hendrix too, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
mhm.
Guitarist, and he's just the ultimate, you know what I'm saying? So that's probably that would be my list of people that I really would, you know
Want
what
to
I'm saying,
work with?
love to work with. You know, and then Teddy Riley, definitely on that list. Like that's an amazing experience. So that's when I could check that off, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, that is so cool because there's so many great artists, but the ones you mentioned, definitely, they're so talented beyond.
Yeah.
So where have you performed in your career? Any exciting places that you performed?
Yeah. You know, I performed at one really exciting venue was the BET Soundstage.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Yes, have you been there? This one
I've
was
seen it on TV and yeah.
yeah, this was in Orlando at Pleasure,
Okay.
yeah, Pleasure Island.
Oh
And
yeah.
yes, and I had the opportunity to perform there, like, you know, it's like early 2000s, like maybe I think 2003 or something like that. My good friend Renee Brooks, what's up, Renee? Jason, you know what I'm saying? Porch. I get these shout outs when I move through these stories, you know, the people that was involved, you know what I'm saying? I love these people, you know. So this is a friend of mine that I grew up with, and she worked at Disney actually, and
Yeah.
she set it up for me to, you know, perform at the BET Soundstage. So at this time, I was living in LA, and I had come down there to Florida to meet with the people from, man, I think it was not the Backstreet Boys label, but one of them labels. You know, I worked with one of
Okay.
the Backstreet Boys though before. I think his name is Howie. I forgot his last name, but first name is Howie from the Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
Like I said, I do drum programming, but I programmed some drums for a song of his in LA. But you know what I'm saying? Not to get off track, you know, I was living in LA, flew down there to work with their label or to meet some people at their label and do like a showcase, right? And so my friend Renee came to to the showcase, and she was impressed, and she was like, well, you know what I'm saying? I work at Disney. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know, because she had got us in Disney one time. We had the all access pass to like the 4 parks, you know? So
Wow.
yeah, and that was another time when I was in what's Lake Buena Vista, Florida, and I performed at the Jack the Rapper convention at a venue, you know what I'm saying, outside of the convention, but during that convention. But anyway, she set it up. So we came back down to Orlando and Pleasure Island. It was just lit. It was so fun. It was like Disney for adults,
Yeah.
restaurants and bars everywhere, and the BET soundstage was there, and I
Mm.
performed at that, So
That is so
yeah,
exciting.
that was real cool. That was real cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, I remember watching that on TV when they had the sound stage and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. That is amazing. That is so amazing.
Wait, now before we go on, I don't mean to cut you off, but uh, before we get off the subject of where I performed at, my
Okay.
my favorite venue though, I performed
Okay.
there several times, is Shane Park or the Aretha.
Yes. Oh,
Yes,
you performed with Aretha?
yes,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
The last time I performed it was 2017, 2016, 17.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was I opened for NWA. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? And it was so much fun. DJ Quick,
oh
um,
yeah.
yep, DOC and DJ Quick and MC8 and NWA. And so it was Return of the Legends. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
what I'm saying? It's always an honor when they ask me to perform at Return of the Legends, because just being from the D and just being the artist that can represent as a legend with these legends that everybody worldwide knows is a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
so I've opened for Return of the Legends like 3 times at Shane Park.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's always a blast. I did one with Master P and No Limit and some of those guys, and another one with EPMD. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
wow.
Yeah, so
That
yeah,
is so cool.
it's been some cool stuff. Yeah,
That is so cool. Wow. Shane Park is a spot too. Because
right.
the backdrops, so for those of you that have never been to Detroit, Shane Park is like a concert area, and the
Mhm.
backdrop is Detroit River. It is amazing. It's
Boats and
beautiful.
everything floating behind the
Yeah.
stage. Yes,
It
it's
is the
awesome.
bomb. Oh my goodness. Wow. So you've got some awesome stories and musicians
Oh,
you perform with. Definitely.
man.
So this one last question I want to ask you. The internet is huge, right? You can go to iTunes, you can go to YouTube, you go everywhere. How do you feel that the internet has impacted music business? Do you think it's really helped it or it's slowed it down? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I think that I gotta say it's helped it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's helped artists individually, more than record labels ever would have. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
now you have an opportunity to be recognized and be seen. You know what I'm saying? You can go viral. You don't have to have no machine behind you if you just have the right video clip or the right, little act or whatever that catches on. A million people see it, and then you can take off. Now, before that, you had to do different things. I mean, you go to the record labels, like I've done so many times in my youth. I would go to these cities, and I'll just be at the get on the elevator and go right up to Def Jam door. You know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
knock, 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 hey, let me in. You know what I'm saying? I need the deal. Let's talk deal. Let's talk about money.
Yeah.
They used to let you in back then. You know what I'm saying? They'll sit you down,
Mm.
play your demo, everything. But and that was fun. I wouldn't trade that. But now you don't really gotta ask everybody or try to, you don't have to sell yourself to multiple sources other than the people that view you or
Mhm.
views that you get. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Mhm.
all about views now, right?
Mhm.
So I mean, I think in that way, the internet has been a positive thing for artists. Uh, I mean, whatever you do, it's always going to be a lot of hard work. You know what I'm saying? It's how much you're going to
Yes.
put into it, how much time you're willing to spend, and how
Mhm.
dedicated you are. Then
That is so true.
you'll get to these points that you want to be at. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like TikTok, I've seen some artists that you never would have heard of. I can't think of the record, but people get on there and they do the dance challenge, and you see so many. After a while, the record wears on you, and then now it's mainstream, all because somebody kept doing a dance challenge and passing it on. And so I'm
Yep.
seeing some really creative ways to get music out there.
Yes,
Definitely.
yes. TikTok is a big look for a lot of people. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So what's next for you, sir? What you got planned next? What's exciting down the pipeline?
Wow. I mean, I'm excited about this record that I'm recording right now. Like I said, it's my solo album, and yeah, I've been working on it for a little while. Got some great features on it. Saying some surprises that I won't mention right now. But one thing I do want to say right now that I haven't said to anybody else yet. This is the first time I'm announcing it, but the album is going to be dropping on January 5th,
Ooh,
2022, and that's my birthday. You know what I'm
all
saying?
right, all
Yeah,
right.
so, what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it a big celebration, and put this record out here, and I feel like I'm kind of, it's to the point where I can drop this record and then go to the next project. You know what I'm saying? So I've been working on it really hard, and so I anticipate some positive response from it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just
Yeah.
yeah, but we just gonna toss it out here and see how it go.
That's awesome. I'm so excited for you. I might have to get you to do some music for my show. I'm thinking about switching the
Yeah.
music up. So
Okay. Let me
we
know.
happy for that.
Let me know.
Definitely. People are clapping and they're so excited that you're on here. Just double
Thank
check and
you.
see.
What's
Somebody said happy birthday early. Happy birthday.
thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Definitely. Tell the viewers how they can follow you so they can get ready to get that album that's going to be dropping. I know it's scrolling at the bottom for
Yep.
those people
Yep.
that are listening and not watching. Please feel free to share your contact information.
Okay. Yep. So what I'm saying, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Merciless, Mersiless _ Amir, Amir. That's my Instagram and my Facebook. So you can follow me on, what I'm saying? I drop some exclusive things on both of those, and a lot of photos and events that I'm at, what I'm saying? You can check that out. And like Drina said, what I'm saying, you might see me in the studio with Teddy Riley or Snoop Dogg one of these days. But yeah.
Yes.
And
Well, I'm so excited for you, Amir. I think
thank you.
greater things are yet to come. Keep pushing, keep grinding,
I
and
appreciate you having me on. And you
yeah.
look great, and your background looks, real marvelous. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Y'all gotta invite me down there one of these days.
yes. I'm trying to get to where you at, sir. I'm trying to get to where you at.
Well, I think you're doing some great things, and congratulations on your books and things. And
Oh, thank
yeah,
you.
you know what I'm saying? This is a cool platform, so
Oh,
keep it going.
well, thank you so much. And let's stay in touch, and you're welcome here anytime, okay?
All right, thanks a lot.
Okay,
Thanks
talk
for
to you
having me.
soon. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, that was Amir, Merciless Amir. He is awesome. I'm so glad that he was able to come on and spend some time with us. You guys make sure that you get ready to listen to his album that's going to be dropping it very soon. I'm super excited from him. Somebody from the D. Yes, absolutely. So, you guys, I am going to introduce my next guest. Yes, indeed. She is she's a friend of the show. She's been here before, and I want to give her a formal introduction. She is amazing. She always gets me excited whenever she talks about her life coach stuff. So this is author and life coach Elise Green. She's going to come on and talk with us today about gratitude and Thanksgiving, even in the trying season. So without further ado, let me bring Miss Elise Green on in the room. Yes, indeed. Hey, lady, how are you? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear
No,
me?
I'm here. Everything is good, but I can't hear you.
Oh no, I wonder if there's a problem with my audio. Audience, can you guys hear me? I hope everybody can hear. Oh no, let me just double check and see if everybody can hear. You can hear me now? Uh-oh. Maybe it's me. Amir was just on and he could hear me. Let me make sure there's no technical difficulties going on?
No.
Nothing. Okay, do this for me. If you log out and come back in, try that. Yeah, they can hear. They said they can hear both of us. So I'm gonna remove you and you come back in. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. We'll have her come back in. So while we wait for her to come back in, what did you guys think about Merciless Amir? Was his video not hot? Oh my gosh, I love that video. That backdrop of the GM building and the snow and all that. I thought it was good. I think he's definitely going to continue to soar. I always like to see people make their dreams come true. Hard work, definitely, definitely. So let's see if we can bring Elise back in and she can hear me. Can you hear me? Yay!
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yay. How you
Thank
doing?
you, technology angels.
The technology.
Oh my gosh. How are you, my
I'm
love?
good. A little stuff from Thanksgiving, but it's all
Girl,
good. It is all good.
I don't know if I sent you a picture of what I ate, but I'm so
Yeah.
glad you didn't put it up. Because that would just not be right. I finished the whole thing too.
My Thanksgiving, I have to say, was the best one yet. It was the
Good.
best. And I know it's gonna sound odd, and it was the best one because I did not cook, right? I was like,
Woo!
all that standing and cook. It was wonderful. I watched movies and rested. It was really, really nice, really nice. So, but
That's great.
listen. I'm gonna turn my stage over to you because I just cannot wait to hear you tell us about gratitude and Thanksgiving and even in the trying season. So we definitely want to hear what that is all about, Miss Elise. And I'm gonna turn the stage over to you.
Oh, why, thank you. Thank you. It's always an honor and a pleasure to be back on your platform. I'm so thankful. So thank you for always reaching out to me. I appreciate it. And the way you started, I love how you start with what's going on. And it truly shows that we are in trying times. Not only is the end of the year challenging for a lot of folks, but the behavior of people in our world has really gotten out of control. The lack of morals and boundaries and care for another life has really just hit rock bottom. So we've talked about that. And we know that this is the factor. So, what I want us to do is to remember that we don't have to be paralyzed in place while this stuff is going on. We have more power than we realize. It is proven, although I am not a scientist, but I have heard it yet said that we only use 10% of our mind. And if we use more of our mind, there's so much more that we are capable of. So I want to do something called a mindset shift, or encourage us to think about a mindset shift. So what I want us to do is now just think about what's good. So, Dree, what was good about, not having to cook? What's good? What was good? Tell me about what was good.
That my lower back didn't hurt from all that standing. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, that was awesome. That in itself.
So that in itself, realizing that you had another option, you made the choice to choose relief over tradition that sometimes is like putting a chain on us or shackling us into something that can be so painful when our bodies are maybe not in the shape that it used to be in, or we've gone through a lot, and the things that we remember and our ancestors speak into the back of our ears are reminding us that we got to do this, we got to do this. Well, there's also a different way of doing that. So you changed up what you did and put yourself in a happy place. You made the choice that I'm going to do something that's good for me. And it probably was good for your family. It sounds like you had a wonderful time.
Yes.
I see the beautiful smile on your face. I don't see the grimace of, oh, let me shift. My lower back is killing me. Oh, jeez. So choice is so powerful. And No one makes us choose. We are in control of choice. So choosing to do something that's good for yourself. Yesterday, I went to one of my life group sisters' home, well, her son's home, and celebrated Thanksgiving with her family. That
Awesome.
was my choice. Now, let me be honest, because this is the year first, and if your followers, your viewers have been watching since, I guess, August, since I've been on with you, you guys know that my mom passed in February. It's been a challenging year. Lots of all the stuff that goes along with that. And normally, mom and I spend Thanksgiving together. We used to get up and go to the early shopping when the doors opened at 6 o'clock in the morning to go and put stuff on layaway. So those memories came back. Mom would be up making sweet potato pie and, things like that. So those memories came back. And I almost said no. I almost said no to the invitation. I thought to myself, no, you don't have to stay home. You don't, mom is in a good place. What's good for you and good for me was being with other people that were celebrating. I love watching other people celebrate. So making the choice to do something good for myself and my belly was good for me. My endorphins were kicked off, my oxytocin kicked in, everyone was lovely, and it was a wonderful thing. So choice is so powerful, and I want people to remember that only you can make the choice for yourself. Don't put yourself in a position where someone else is making choices for you. So you make the choice for yourself. So it's a choice to give thanks, to be in a mindset of gratitude. So shifting that mindset, we talked about what's good. It's a choice. Taking the time to say, I'm going to spend a little time, you know, shifting my mindset. So when we want to, get a good position in our homes and we want to watch TV, our flat screen TVs are great unless you have those that curve. But if you sit on the side, you don't get a real good view. You have to shift the chair to get the best, the optimal view. And sometimes we need to shift ourselves, metaphorically speaking. You have to change the way you look at things. So let's have a mindset shift. It is changing your perspective of what is happening to you or what's happening around you. It's going back to the choice of choosing to see the good in the midst of the challenges that are going around. I don't like the negative words, so we'll use challenges. So see the good in the midst of the challenges. And I mean, taking it back to the very basics. I woke up this morning. This is a good thing. There must be something else that I'm still here to do, not only for myself, but for somebody else. I can be grateful for this because I have another opportunity to take 24 hours, the same 24 hours that everyone else has, and do something positive, make a difference in my life, in someone else's life, or in my room space, or clean out my refrigerator because that makes me happy. These things, there are things that we can do. So shifting how we view stuff and really say, look, I'm only going to talk about, the good stuff. I'm only going to talk about the positive stuff. I'm going to speak out loud and give thanks. I'm going to speak out loud and show gratitude. I am grateful for this chair that I have. It is the very color that I wanted to match my desk. I like bright light colors. This is great. I am grateful for those books that I wrote back there. Not putting a plug out, but I'm grateful for the opportunity to have the process to now say that I am a 3-time published author. I am grateful. One, I did the work, but I'm grateful for the opportunity. So having that mindset shift. So how do you do it for yourself with gratitude? So I want to ask you, Dre, how do you show gratitude, or what do you do to show gratitude or feel grateful for yourself? What are one or two things that you do?
Oh my gosh. I would have to say sometimes I'm just grateful to just every now and then get an extra hour of sleep or extra because I'm always doing so much. That's
Mhm.
that's huge. Resting.
Yes. Yes, rest is huge. I ran in from physical therapy this morning and I threw myself on my bed. I told my little puppy dog, Mama needs rest. Mama needs rest because I got to be functional later on. So getting that 2 hour and a half was really wonderful. And I'm grateful that I did because now I don't really sound like a blithering idiot and I'm yawning on your screen because I was able to get rest. So I love that rest is something that you do for yourself.
Mhm.
Um, let's make a list. I challenge people, make a list of things that you are grateful for. Now, grateful and thankful can be two different branches on the tree. When giving thanks for someone doing something for you and being grateful for what you've already have is
Mm.
another branch on the tree. And so we can choose to be thankful or grateful. Put yourself in that position. Oftentimes we look at the tree, and I'm standing on the sunny side of the tree, and I'm telling you, girl, look at the sun glistening off of these leaves. And you're like, look, all I see is shade.
Mm.
It's just moving around that tree, and it's okay to move around the tree. We are not plants. We can move. That's the beautiful thing. That's why it's called a mindset shift. Shift your position, shift your perspective. Take a look at something other than what you know to gain something else extra. Sometimes we have to let go of what we're holding on to so tightly in order to receive something else.
Mm.
So shift the position. Um, think about what you're grateful for, which you already have. And then how do you show others that you're grateful for them? Is there something that you do that's special? How do you show either thanks or gratitude to someone else? I'm just throwing you all on the spot.
I know, right? Well, I'll use you as an example.
Okay.
You're awesome at what you do. A plug. You're awesome at what you do. And you and we had a conversation just brainstorming on how to move the needle for my next book. And so I'm grateful for you. So I said, I'm going to have Elise come back on a regular basis to share some of that. So I'm grateful for you, for your knowledge, your creativity, and just being so this is my way of sharing with everybody that I'm grateful for you. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That makes me feel better about what I do. It
Mm.
helps me to say, okay, I'm moving in the right direction. I am using my gifts and skills that I picked up along the way to help others. So that was a beautiful example of showing how grateful or thankful you are. For me, I like to write notes or send sweet texts to people or video clips because sometimes the thumbs don't type the right words. So I'll send a fun video on my phone to others that just sometimes it just brightens their day,
Yes.
just making that connection. That's one of the things I like to do, to one, thank people, but just to let other people know I am so grateful that you are in my life. I am grateful that we get to do life together. You support me in my good moods and my not so good moods, because I have some sisters that will put their hair in a ponytail with me and straighten me out, and I'm so grateful for them, Jenny and Doug. And so being able to share that with other people, there are lots of different ways: sending sweet notes, post-it notes, writing on the mirror. For your loved ones, I used to put little notes in my niece backpack before she would go to school so that she would find it when she was at school. Just something to lift their days. I just told her, I'm grateful that you're my niece. You make me smile. You know,
Aw.
Nina loves you. And so things like that. So it doesn't have to cost anything other than a little piece of your heart and a little bit of your time to show others how you appreciate them and you're thanking them, or you're grateful for something that you have with them or that you've done. And then uh, the next step is, what are we grateful for? Now, we talked about life. We talked that we wake up and we have, we can breathe, we can do things. And there are things that we have here at the house that we have. There's other things that people don't have in the world that they would be grateful that we don't even think about. You know, we have carpet on our floors.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
slippers we can put on our feet. You know, we
Mhm.
can crack the window when it's too warm or
Mhm.
close it when it's too cold. These are the basics. And we often don't think about just the structure of what gratitude and thankfulness looks like, because we're waiting for these big ostentatious things. We want the baller gift, the baller thanks and the baller gratitude.
Mm.
But it's not necessary. And when we start in a place of something that we can carry, and we grow stronger in it. So what you feed is what will grow the most.
Yes.
So you want to feed pessimism and, bad attitude, bad mood, feed that. You'll be a grumpy. You want to feed positivity, speak positivity over yourself. I'm going to the Bible now. Speak life over yourself. Your mouth, your words are powerful. There's life and death in the power of the tongue. So how we use it is so important. Use scripture, affirmation, good words, poems, even songs. Sing songs over yourself and over others will take your mindset to a positive place instead of settling in on a negative place. So let's do that. And then how do we show others that we are grateful? Sometimes it's gift giving, sometimes it's doing for others, sometimes it's just sitting in the quiet.
Mm.
That's a big one.
Yes.
Just sitting in the quiet, not demanding a response from someone, especially if they cannot give you a response. And so I'm speaking to those of us who are mourning this year, who we have lost loved ones, friends closer than relatives, positions, environmental circumstances. It's okay to sit quiet. And those of us who can come alongside of them, it's okay to sit with them, not expecting them to jump up and make that mindset shift right there, because there's a process that has to take place. So the biggest one, I believe, is just sitting or curling up in the bed with them, wrapping your arms around them, being with them. Being is actually a verb. It's an action. And often we don't think that that is enough. Most times it is the thing that people want the most, just being. So I just want to remind us that let's talk about what's good. Feeling good, thankful, and gratitude is a choice. We can do this. We can make a mindset shift our position. It's okay. You're not a plant. Move around that tree. See what else you can see. Okay. Be good to yourself. Show gratitude and be thankful for what you have, what you do, how you do it, and then do that for others. If you're questioning what to be thankful for, brain dump, write it out. Sometimes we have to see it in front of us, and then show gratitude to those around you. Just be. I have an acronym for you. It's GPS. I love GPS because I'm always recalculating. My brain is always recalculating. But my acronym is gratitude mindset shift. So when you find that you are going off the rails, well, try not to go off the rails. Stay inside the rails. But when you're veering off, get your GPS straight. Gratitude mindset shift together and get back on track.
I love that.
Recalculate. Gratitude is a perspective shift. It's okay to recalculate.
I love that. Oh my gosh. Because as human beings, you may go up against something and it might take you off a little bit. You might get angry, you might get frustrated, but I
Yes,
like how you said get back on track. Yes.
yes. And that's the beauty of being the animal or the mammal with reasoning abilities. When we are reasonable, we can make good choices and we can get back on track and we can make life better for others as well. So, we don't do this in isolation, because doing it in isolation, we suffer in isolation. But when we do it in community, we bring others with us, there's such a healing that takes place. So
Yes.
let's heal in community. Let's get back on track, recalculating with that GPS. Remember, it's a gratitude mindset shift.
Mm,
We can be thankful. We can be grateful. We can show gratitude.
absolutely. I love it. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Somebody just commented and said they're grateful for Elise being willing to share beneficial knowledge so that we can do life in a different way. Yes, we need that.
Thank you. Thank you. I love your viewers because they excite me to continue to share, although I talk a lot, I know. But I love sharing, and then it reminds me too, I'm talking to me, not to, because I don't have it all together. I don't have it all together. I admit it. And I'm talking to me too. I need to hear these things so we can, again, do this together, not in isolation.
Absolutely. I love it. Oh my gosh, Elise, you are amazing. Thank you so much. Please tell everybody about your freebie or your link.
I have some stuff coming down the pipeline. And
Woo.
I want the Let's Talk crew to be the first to know. So if you would please join my mailing list, and you can find that at bit.ly/let's give thanks. Watch the capital letters because those are important. And get and sign up for my mailing list. I am so excited about sending out some stuff on December 5th, and I want you to be the first. So there are two freebies. The two freebies that I did to our prior shows are connected on there. So if you didn't get them, you can get them now. And then you're going to be the first for some upcoming stuff. I cannot wait to share it with you. And I'll put in what we talked about today as well. So please join my mailing list. I want you to be the first to get the stuff that's coming down the pipeline.
Yes. I love it. And it's scrolling down at the bottom, you guys, just in case you missed it, but it's right there. Oh, that's wonderful, Elise. Thank you so much. My viewers, they love you. And we appreciate you so much for coming on and just giving us a different way of looking at things. And you're very, very good at what you do. So
Oh,
we're definitely going to continue to have you come on at once a month and just share that knowledge and lift our spirits, right? And keep us.
yes, yes. Yeah. Let's shift that perspective, shift that mindset, recalculate that GPS.
Yes, ma'am. Recalculate that GPS. I love that. Because we all have those moments, me included, where you just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, recalculate.
Mhm.
Let's see if we have any, you guys got any questions, any comments that you guys want to chime in. I'm seeing a lot of hearts and so forth,
Oh,
likes.
thank
Uh,
you.
Definitely. And you guys, if you're watching this in the pre-recording status, if you want to come on next month when she comes back on and watch it live, so you can ask questions, or you can put your questions and
Yeah.
comments in the comment section. She always goes back and looks through there as well. So yes, ma'am. I'm so excited to have you back next month. And love you to pieces, girl. Love you to pieces.
Love you. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Stretch, walk, get ready for Christmas because it's coming.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. Well, I will definitely be in touch and looking forward to having you come on next month. And you stay safe out there and love you.
Thank you so much. Love you. Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh my gosh, I love her, Elise. Yes, author and life coach. She is amazing. She is amazing. She's always welcome here anytime. So again, I want to thank my guests, Merciless Amir and Elise Green, for coming on and keeping us motivated and lifted and inspired. So definitely want to appreciate them so much. So if you guys, again, as I tell you every week, if you guys want, you know of anybody with a special talent, with a unique gift or something that they're doing in the community, anything that falls within the realm of informing, inspiring, motivating, inbox me and let me know. I've got tons of people lined up, but still, if I see something that really pops out, I will definitely bring them to the forefront because we definitely want to continue to do that. That is my mission. That is the show's mission. The producers, we just want to continue to inform, inspire, and motivate. So, as we close out the show, you guys, I give you a positive nugget, so to speak, every week as we close out the show. And this one says, "Give thanks not just on Thanksgiving Day, but every day of your life. Appreciate and never take for granted all that you have." And that's from Catherine Pulsfer. And she said it right, just as Elise talked about. Find something to be thankful for every single day, even if it's just a pair of slippers or the fact that you didn't have to cook or whatever it may be. Just find something that you can be thankful for. So, as I tell you guys every week, do one good thing for one person each day. You can affect 365 lives, whether it's opening a door, saying hello, or just sending a text, like Elise said. Send a text to somebody, say, "I love you. I was thinking of you. Have a blessed day," or a smiley face, what have you. Just do something really good for somebody, and you can affect 365 lives. So you guys stay safe out there. Don't kill out all the shopping. Don't kill yourself doing all that Black Friday shopping and beyond. And be safe out there. And know, if no one's told you that they love you, know that I love you. And with that, I'm out.